What's going on, guys? I'm with Moose and I'm back in my Red Sox franchise. Of course, I heard you guys in the comments section on my last video. You guys want to see this series more often, and I want to bring it to you more often because I'm loving it, and I know you guys are as well. So we are going to try for, and definitely hold me to this, guys, 2 to 3 episodes a week. I'm really pounding out games right now. I've been, playing out a ton of MLB lately, and I'm really trying to get more and more games out for you guys because I really know that you enjoy it, and I honestly enjoy the series as well. It just happened that Madden came out, and I was super busy with that. But let's get into the game. We got second and third now after a nice double with Travis Shaw. Then we walk with Moncada. Bases loaded, opportunity for Andrew Benintendi, and he gets a base hit to left field. That's going to score one. Also Shaw being aggressive, coming around from second base, scoring as well. And Benintendi moving up to second base on the throw home. So very nice single, 2 RBIs right there for Benintendi there in the bottom of the second inning. Now here in the third, Mookie gets in on the action. A crazy home run to left field, the Green Monster, of course. Very, very nice. He knew it right off the bat, and that is a great home run for him. I believe number 22 on the year, if I remember correctly, maybe 21, something like that. But he's definitely over 20, looking like a 30 home run season for him. Now here in the top of the fifth inning, we are pitching with Clay Buchholz. We walk one guy, then the next batter up, I believe this is Chris Owings, the last guy I'd ever expect to hit a home run. He ekes one over the monster right around the, the Fisk pole, if you want to call it that, the one where Carlton Fisk, kind of willed it back fair. In the playoffs in 1975, I believe it was. Wow, that's a long time ago now. Here, we're continuing to give up runs here. They tie the game on a base hit there. This time in the fifth inning still. Now in the seventh inning, Heath Hembree on the hill now for us. They get a base hit here with Paul Goldschmidt, of course, pretty much their best player, and honestly one of the best players in the entire MLB. He is just so underappreciated because he's on, kind of a bad team, honestly, in the Diamondbacks. Now we walk another guy, brought in Tommy Lane here for, a string of lefties they have. They're going to bunt him over there, or bunt 2 guys over, and instead of taking the easy out at first, I try to go to second base. I thought I had him. Instead, they got bases loaded when it really should have been second and third and one down, and then they rip one in the gap. That's going to score a couple, and that is just my fault, honestly. It's just, that's on me. That's not, because my guys messed up or, somebody made an error. It's just I messed up. I threw it to second base instead of first, and that would have only been 1 run. Actually, it still would have been 2 runs, but we would have had a better situation in general. Now, we do draw a walk here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Then Benintendi with the runner moving. That was Moncada, of course. He's going to get over to third. Benintendi with another single. Very nice to see him get going a little bit since he's kind of been struggling since I brought him up. So hopefully he can continue this current pace. Then Xander, a couple batters later, he's going to knock in Moncada. That's going to get us within 1 run. 5-4 game now as the D-backs still lead. And then next man up, Mookie Betts, the MVP candidate in real life, gets a base hit to right field. That's going to score Benintendi easily from second base. And we have tied this one all up. Very, very nice. This is a lot with 2 outs, honestly. Really big time hitting. And then David Ortiz to left field, taking the outside pitch over the monster. That's what we love to see. Big Papi in his final season, doing everything he can to make sure we are the best team in the entire league. That's going to give us an 8-5 lead after we tied it up. And then Craig Kimbrell on in the 9th inning, of course, to close it out. And he does just that. No problem with a high fastball. And that's going to give us the victory. Taz gets the win as well. Very nice game for us. 8-5 win. Obviously needed that big 7th inning, but hey, that's all right. Didn't really pitch all that poorly. Like I said, it was just kind of, mistakes by me. And then that one double with the bases loaded really hurt us. But otherwise, not too bad. So 71-44 coming into this one. Looking real good. Andrew Cashner on the hill. And what do you know? Bang. Solo home run. That's what happens. I talked to you guys a lot about it last video. And I think, I came to the conclusion that I'm going to stay with the same sliders I have. I might actually up the contact sliders for the computer, but I gotta figure it out. That's gonna give a 2-0 lead, though. I forgot to mention I missed another run that they had earlier on because of a corrupted file, for the first couple innings. So just bear with me. We are in the top of the 7th now as we give up a base hit, and then another one is Pedroia. They're not gonna call that an error, but honestly, it should be. He kind of missed that one, misplayed it. Instead of getting in front of it, he kind of tried to play it to the side and just went under his gloves. So they got first and third, and then Moncada here, great play, up and throwing to second base, and he's safe at second and safe at first. So we get no outs, even though a fantastic play was made by Moncada. And they're taking a 3-0 lead, and then bang right there. What are you going to do? Another home run. That's going to give him a 6-0 lead, and just like that, Cashner goes from having a pretty solid outing, only a couple runs in 6-7 innings, to giving up 6 runs in 6 innings, which is just brutal. So don't like to see that. Now here in the bottom of the 9th inning, they're up 8-2. We did tack on a couple runs, but they got a couple more as well. We had a little bit of a chance in the 9th inning, but down 6 runs, you pretty much have no shot. Zach Greinke pretty much dominated us the entire game, but despite those 2 runs we scored, that was pretty much all we were able to do. Didn't really do a lot. Did hit a home run with Ortiz, but otherwise really just didn't make an impact, honestly. You know, they killed us. That one inning, the 7th inning right there, just murdered us. So what are you going to do? No big deal. Now, same deal with this game. Honestly, my recording software has been kind of bad lately. Just want to give you guys a heads up on that. Might have to, you know, figure that out, you know, otherwise. But we gave up another run early on in the game. Didn't, you know, I can't show it to you guys because the file is just literally gone. So that's a little unfortunate. But it's 1-0, just so you know. We get a couple things going right here. First and second with 2 down. Pedroia screamer up the middle, but it hits off Patrick Corbin, who's the pitcher, of course, and he gets him at first. And a really lucky play for the Diamondbacks there to get out of that one, since that definitely seemed destined for center field and destined to tie it up. Now we get a walk with Leon, then a base hit to left field with Brock Holt. That's going to give us first and second here. Looking pretty good here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Trying to tack on this 1 run to tie it up at least. Then Josh Rutledge, the unlikeliest of heroes, gets a base hit through the left side. That is not going to score Sandy, though, as of course Leon really does not have very much speed at all. But we got bases loaded for Benintendi again. He is going to rip one into left center field. This one, of course, not going to get up off the wall, which would have been a tremendous, maybe even 3 runs. Instead, that's going to score 1, and Brock moving up to third as well. So we tied it up. Very nice for Benintendi to get going a little bit and get that RBI, which is a huge clutch RBI for us. Now here in the bottom of the 9th inning, Brad Ziegler on. Of course, Brad Ziegler on the Red Sox in real life now, but still pitching for the D-backs in my franchise mode. And we get a base hit with Chris Young off of him right there. And then Sandy Leon switching around to the left side. He gets a base hit as well. This is, of course, in the bottom of the 9th, like I mentioned. We're looking pretty good here, first and second with some speed on the bases, at second base at least. And we only need 1 to win this one. Brock Holt up the middle, but the second baseman, I believe Gene Segura, was you know, shading that way. A great play, not even really a great play, but great positioning really. And then look at this, Josh Rutledge down the line, third baseman with an unreal play. I believe that was Yasmani Tomas, gets him at first. Actually, no, it was Jake Lamb. I don't know why I thought it was Tomas. Jake Lamb at third. What an amazing play for him, and that pretty much saved the game for him. At least, you know, that would have been game-winning run for us. So now here in the top of the 13th inning, yes, we're going to the 13th. Junichi Tozawa on. He gives up a double here. Not looking good. 1 down, though. And then I believe this is A.J. Pollock. He hits one to right field. I try to line it up with Mookie, get a little bit going, and get him at third if he were to tag up. Instead, Mookie completely bricks it, and that's going to end up being a 3-bagger. Obviously not really a triple. It's an error on Mookie, but they get the run nonetheless, and Pollock on third. Thankfully, we do get out of it and avoid the huge, you know, inning, but sadly, Mookie Betts strikes out in the 13th inning to end the game, and we lose 2-1. So kind of shocking, but we lose 2 of 3 to the Diamondbacks, who are not very good, and we probably should have won. But hey, no big deal. But like I said, guys, hold me to it. I'm going to be trying to get to the, you know, at least 2 or 3 of these a week. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.